Hi, Billy Funk here at the K-Way University. Should I say at or with? With. With. Okay. All right, cool. Yep. Hi, Billy Funk here with K-Way University. That sounded crazy. With the K-Way University. All right. Last time. Hi, Billy Funk here with the K-Way University. Today's topic is goal setting. Now, I'm sure you've heard it before. If you don't set your goals, you can't achieve your goals. Let's think about it in a different way. Imagine if you're playing football or soccer and there's actually no goals. If you're playing soccer and there's nothing to shoot for, well, you're going to be running around the field not really knowing where you're going. And that's true inside of business as well. If you don't set your marks that you want to hit, if you don't set your goals, if you don't put them up, you won't have anything to shoot for, which means that you'll be walking around or running around not knowing where to go. In order for you to get somewhere, first, you have to know where you're going. It's a whole lot easier for you to go down a road if you know where that road leads. So what do? How do you really set a goal? Because a lot of people think that they're setting goals, when in reality, they're not really setting them. And that's why they forget them. So in order to set a goal and never forget that goal, what you want to do is you want to first think about it. Imagine it in your mind, what you really want to achieve. Imagine what that feels like, what that sensation. You want to experience your goals in actual imagery like you would in real life. Then you want to write it down on paper. Now this is really important because if it's only a vibration that's in your mind, well, then it's only a vibration that's in your mind. When you put something down on paper, as you probably heard me say before, it becomes concrete. It becomes a physical substance. You can look at it, you can feel it, you can touch it. So you want to write that goal on paper. And then you want to put it somewhere that you're going to see often. The next step is for you to experience it in your imagination as if it already happened. I'm talking about walking into a room, into that mansion that you absolutely know that you want to live in. I'm talking about, that Ferrari that you want to buy. Imagine yourself opening the car door. What's the color like? What's the leather feel like? What's the smell like inside of that car? What does it feel like to drive it? What are the sounds that you're hearing at that time? If you can set your goal and then experience that goal in your mind before it actually happens, you'll literally be pulled to it. So when people don't hit their goals, normally it's because they thought, well, that would be nice. If I could make $100,000, that'd be really cool. Yeah, I'd like for that to happen, and they never write it down. They never actually believe in their mind or experience it as if it could happen to them and already did. But the people that hit their goals, the people that win in the game of life and win inside of business are the ones that think about something that they want. They write it down on paper, and then they go inside and experience it internally so that it'll actually forecast and show up externally. If you're able to do that, nothing can stop you. So here's what you do next. You want to track your goals. You want to set 30, 60, 90-day goals. What do you want to do in the next 30 days? And they got to be realistic. If you can't measure a goal, well, you got something that's unmeasurable. And if it's too optimistic, if it's too way out there, remember your subconscious mind is powerful and is completely objective, not subjective. And if it knows that you are not able to hit that goal, like recruiting 120 people in 30 days, that's unrealistic. That's a little bit too optimistic. I'm not saying it's impossible, but unless you've done that before, your subconscious is going to know that you can't do that. And so you want to set realistic goals. And every single week, at the end of the week, you want to check off, you want to look at your goals. What are you doing in order to hit them? If you continue to move towards your outcome, if you don't stop until you get there, remember, you'll get there every time. If you know where you're going and you don't stop until you get there, you'll always get there. I know they both said the same thing, but I want you to hear it in two different ways. Set your goals and don't forget your goals, and you'll see success inside of Kanaway, inside of business, and inside of life.